Stream started. Hello.
Hello. Hello. How you doing today? Hello. Hello. So. My sleeping schedule. Hello, he said. My sleeping schedule is completely broken. I have not recovered from New Year's Eve. And it's quite annoying. Yeah. Because it means half the time I'm like really tired. And I'm very awake in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I was thinking, I feel like I can actually make a good story if I like base off the series we have been watching on Camry Night. I feel like I can like debase myself from those and like rewrite the stories, and it would kind of work. Also, a few minutes ago I was watching a clip of a fight, a choreography fight from a movie, from a Jackie Chan movie. I had forgotten how like spectacular Jackie Chan movies were in like the fighting and the parkour. Would it be really bad if I like based a class on like his moves, where I like grab every like stunt and like way of fighting he has shown on every movie, and like I put it all together into a single class? But like it would work both as an like an RPG or a brawler, I believe. Yeah. I don't know what I would call that class, but I'm very tempted to like grab all those moves and use them. Yeah. But then again, that happens with me whenever I see an interesting character or story. I'm like, I could use that. By the way, I have never actually showed you guys, right? Hold on. I have a folder with 86K images of different characters on different poses that I'm like, hey, I want to use this one day. I'm low-key like hoarding like characters. Is that really bad? Why is this here? Well, let me show you. Is there a way for me to show this without like showing the whole folder? Hold on. Let's use a slideshow. Delete me. So I know that I need to destroy this later. Yeah, I will not like use it as a... As it is, I would like... I would do it like... I will base off them, but I will not it like exactly the same. Can you not like make a screen capture? Or like a screenshot? That's actually a good idea, actually. Let me just delete this. Let me maximize the folder. Hide previews. And I will just take a screenshot of this folder. Actually, let me change the size of the images so it's like more clean. Not that. There we go. That shows more what I have here. Change icon size, and I can use this to just show it. Save here. And now let me just show it. Hold on. Hit the screen. I have thousands of images like this. How many terabytes do I have? Hold on. You made me question that. Let's see. Oh, I actually don't have that much. It's just like 200 gigabytes. Yeah. And you can see, can I make this like... more clean looking. Hold on. Crop. Let's put 1,000 on each side, so it works as a bit of a zoom. You can see it's like character sheets, right? Yeah. I have like almost every VTuber I have like come across that I saw like it had an interesting design. Some game characters, variations on different VTubers. Yeah. It's like a very like big amount.
Denizen.
Hello, Basil. It's like a very, 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 very big amount of characters. What is this? Hold on. Ah, okay. I was like, what is this button though? Hold on, let me fix this. I broke something. There we go. But yeah, I have a nonsensical amount of designs that I want to use. Yeah. Frankly, I don't know if I have even the resources of the what to call it, the skill to actually do it. I feel like I need like to sit down and do one of my suicide dives to actually make use of them. Yeah. Talking about like things that need to be corrected and made use of. I'm still in pain from yesterday. I've been wondering, does Amohir have a manga or a light novel or something? Because I'm questioning whether or not that like script actually got reviewed by an actual professional editor. Because holy shit. You are pretty sure it was straight into anime? Because I really, really want to fix it. Whenever I find a story like this, I really have the itch to fix it. Actually, have I told you guys how did I start like writing? Or have I not told you the story? you recollect telling the story? Well, let me tell you. I was navigating the internet as always, looking for interesting things to read. And I came across this website called Wattpad. Wattpad? WhatsApp o algo así? Something like that. And it's basically a site for like amateur writers to write and publish, right? Well, the amount of nonsensical stories I found. Yes, that's the one. Was low-key painful. And whenever I read a story that had like a nice concept in description, and then when I actually read it was like nonsensical execution, I probably shouldn't have done this, but I just had the itch to do it, right? So I would read a story, and whenever I found something that was nonsensical, like it didn't make sense, I would like, since that particular site lets you like comment on each paragraph, right? Well, whenever I found something that didn't make sense to me, I will write like my own explanation to it without altering the author's like intent. For example, there was this story about, it was basically an isekai, right? About this girl that got isekai to a fantasy world. And she was very OP, right? But the author, when describing the inventory she had like to like store things, I suppose not wanting to like bother with the limitations of the storage system, he went, oh, this storage system has the next dimensions. It's a 100-kilometer by 100-kilometer space. And I'm like, huh? 100-kilometer by 100-kilometer, okay. I was confused. You might not notice immediately why. But then, on the next like paragraph, they went, oh yeah, and they stored this, the dead bodies of the monster they hunt into the storage system. And I was like, oh, so the author didn't notice the error they made. Because they said dimensions, right? And didn't like specify that it was talking about like the footprint of a terrain or something. I just simply took it literally, assuming that her space was a two-dimensional space of 100 by 100 kilometers, right? So I commented and typed this like whole scene to go in between both paragraphs where I write, and then she, at the horror of everyone present, starting to hammer down the dead bodies, viscera and organs flying everywhere as she keeps smashing the dead bodies into the ground over and over and over, blood splattering everywhere, just so she could fit it into her paper thin, two-dimensional 100 square kilometers storage. If only her storage had a third dimension. And then the same author also had make the protagonist very charming, having 1,000 in charm or something, right? So everybody who was not hostile to her was basically immediately friendly, right? So when she somehow made her way into a castle and befriending the king, the princess, and everyone, right? I wrote this paragraph where I was making this seem like a Cthulhu type of story, where I was oh yes. The guard nervously watched over the door, fearful of whatever might come around the corner. There have been stories of this doll-like girl wandering the castle, who has now somehow brainwashed the royals. The silent resistance among the guards, not knowing whether to fight against the orders coming down from the royals, clearly influenced by the demonic doll wandering the hallways. It's said that anyone who lies eyes on her and meets her gaze will become entranced and brainwashed. So every time they walk by a guard or something, or townspeople, I would write a paragraph of making this protagonist to be a Cthulhu-esque kind of lose your mind kind of monster. Yeah. Or for example, when the author will say something yes, and she threw her sword at the monster and recall it back and do it again as the fight progresses. And I added a paragraph. Yes, the other adventurers were confused as she would throw her weapon at the monster and bring it back to her before it even made it halfway toward the monster. And she was juggling sideways her swords without actually helping in the fight at all. Yeah. I will write that kind of stuff. And I'm sure the author hated me. They wouldn't really complain or say anything, but I could tell in the next chapters they wrote that they were now tiptoeing around that kind of details, because I found it really funny. Especially when they didn't cleanly write a transition between scenes. For example, the protagonist wakes up at her chamber and get ready for the day, right? And then the next paragraphs, they immediately talk about how she prepares her attack to fight the monster in the middle of the forest, right? So I will add this paragraph of a guard nearby her chambers, horrified at the sounds of battle coming from her room. The sounds of walls being destroyed and the castle quaking under his feet, and explaining that sometimes the monsters will go on rampages for no apparent reason. only to find the destruction after. Scout in the area. She has a forest in her chamber. Yeah, I would do that kind of stuff, right? I would like run on whatever the writer would do. You know what's the cost? Probably the worst part of this is that people started to actually follow the story, not for the author or for the story itself, but for my paragraphs in the comments. They started telling me that they were like looking forward for me like adding my comments on the next chapter. And then the author stopped writing. So I had to stop. So it was very funny doing that. But I'm pretty sure people hating me. Yeah. That's how I started writing. Yes. I had lots of fun with that. It was a very interesting story. Not because it was good, because I could actually like add to it in such a way that it was hilarious most of the time. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I started writing. And I suppose I always had that itch of fixing the stories. So it actually made sense in a way. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, shall we move on to the game making? Let me open the thing. Yeah, that's why you should never test your own programs. Because as the author, you are like lucky primed to interpret your words the right way, right? So that's a bit of an issue. Yeah.
Stream started. Hello, Altoids Denizen.
Hello. Let's see. That's working? Nice. So let's do a check, shall we? Real quick. You know, I've been thinking, should I start publishing the AI is somewhat okay in spotting flaws in your story, but they lean towards relent. Yeah, they start hallucinating like really hard. Ow. Oh, also I made this. Ha. Yeah. Ah. Which is quite nice. It's basically a pull move. Yeah. Yeah, basically it's the get over here move. Indeed. Okay. I have that thing, but I also want to make it the other way. Hold on. And I'm going to close this. Here I made the pull, right? On throne right here. This is the throne thingy. I basically made like a hookshot. Currently it works the opposite way a hookshot should work. But you get it, right? Also, I made this like side chart. Excuse me. And you also have this right here. To make like the test. Collision line uses an array? It does, okay. So I can make here basically bar underscore targets and making an array. And now I'll put any parent over here. And I can replace this here. Right, that way I can have it more dynamic. If we hit and we have the different size. Let me grab this and reuse it for the opposite direction. So its size is lesser than the hit size. We grab target melee front. And we set it like that. Hit state throwing throw vector that. So, should I call this a pull instead of a throw? I think that would be for the best, right? Okay. So let's fix this real quick. We had that row here. Let's call this a pool. What stage do we have over here? Hold on. We have on throne. We only have the throne here. Okay. On animation end we have throne wind up and wind up. Excuse me. We have a hold also. Now that I think about it, why am I using like this name? Wind up and wind down. That's like so like not well thought out. What? Wait. I just realized that. Wait. Wait. Now to think about it, wouldn't it be better if I use something like _start? _end. And then I can call just this loop instead of hold or something. Why did I not think about this? Huh. I just realized I should have been using that terminology instead of wind up or wind up. Huh. So I can have something like a space here where I can simply say state or start, and I can just say here on start. Then I can have the load on the end. I just realized I can do that. Huh. Okay, function pull start. Okay, so this basically we set the vector that we're going to be using here, right? So I can simply just say underscore pull vector. Right? And I will just set the pull vector. So pull underscore vector. And then we simply say the state to state dot pull loop. And I can also set this here. Right? So I don't need this. And I don't need this. And this function here is basically the pull. I just need to change the names of things. I actually don't need this. Pull vector. So this is the second function, the pull loop. There we go. And instead of changing to a state idle, we change to a state pull end. Function pull end. And whatever happens here, at the end we simply change to state not idle. Actually, this is not right. Let's see. This is what needs to happen at the end of the, at least half of this. This has to trigger at the end of the full animation. But this is something separate. So let's separate this. Function set pull. And we'll simply move this over here. Because this is something else. Right? And this will start actually has to trigger over here. Right? The start and the end need to trigger over here. some pools start, finish animating. We go into the loop. And we're going through the loop. Once we reach the final state, we go into the pool end. Yeah, that sounds right. And we have the set for the pool, right? So over here, instead of doing all this, I can just say, hey, set the pool. We target. And that will set the state correctly. In theory. Oh, great. Am I missing something? Oh. Hold on. There we go. Right? That was the issue. Okay. So let's see. Does this work still? Ah, that's a crash. Set pool, no set before renewed. Oh, wait. Did I not type that correctly? Yeah, I did not. Hit dot set pool. There you go. Really? Now it's not working at all. Even though it's not crashing? Oh, is it maybe because I never changed the state over here? Hold on. That pool. Yeah. I need to put the state here to be state dot pool start. So, now we're working. Working just fine. Okay, that's fixed. So now let's go into the second phase. The case where we are smaller than the target. Can you attack while using the pool? I do believe so, yes. Let me give it a try. So we are here, you can attack, right? And I can go up. A bit more distance. Up. Yeah. If you attack too early, you might miss. But you can actually do it. You can combo into it. Yes. Kinda feels like Cloudline and Season, but instead the enemy is the one people. Yes, currently that's the way it works. Indeed. Okay, so we have the front.
All that you are and all that you run from has walked this path before.
Indeed. Okay. Here I need to get the hits front. That is the target of the movement. Right here. Instead of my front. Actually, no. That's not correct. It should be my opposite. Hold on. I can set the direction myself, so first bar invert direction is going to be equal to invert there, right there, right? And I will pass this to the target. Inverted direction. And we want to just set from the point of view whatever we hit. Right? And what we want to do is what we are doing with the enemy, but the other way around. All these basically. Should I separate these? Now that I think about it. Huh. I'm trying to think. Okay, so basically we have two different actions. One is when the character is pulled towards something, right? Against their will. And then there is when the character is pulled towards something on purpose, right? Where they want it to happen. What would you call that? So if I use like the claw line on an enemy and it gets pulled, you will expect the animation on the enemy be like distressed, right? Because they're being pulled to something they don't want. But if you are pulling yourself on purpose towards something, you shouldn't be in distress, right? Propel? That's different. Let me look if there is any synonyms. Hold on. Let's see. We have reach, which doesn't really like sound correct. Launch, which is more like on par to what I want, but not quite. Then we have rush, which is kind of right, but not quite. Then we have a dash that is not. Huh. We have drawn and drive. Homing, that would be also different. Homing? Homing. Okay, we have another option. We could add another word to the formula, and we say pull self? Or pull to? Right? And we can make the other one be pull in. Right? That would like sell it better, maybe? You know what would be... Actually, what am I complicating this? Pullette and pulling? That actually makes sense. Hold on, now I'm questioning myself again. Hold on. Now I'm questioning myself again. Damn it. Actually, okay, let's do it like this. So, we're going to do it like this. You are either pulling yourself or you are being a pull target, right? So, I could do it like this, right? That way I can keep it kind of clear, right? In theory. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, tell me, because this is going to be a nightmare later. So we have these, right? That are basically the functions for whenever someone is pulled, right? I was thinking maybe I should make like a separate like a script for this. Maybe make like an animations like folder or something to make things more simple for myself. But I think maybe that could be over complicating things, maybe? Hmm. Right. So I can like copy all of this. Put it here. And just call this the pull state. And then we have this right here. We have the main like value to use. We have the setup and the exit, right? If I want this to be like generic to every single character, we have the pull target, excuse me. This is when you are the target. Then we actually need to rename this also. Pull target start. Right, and then set all target. And then we need something that basically works the same, but we are working on the self. So I changed this to 12. Okay, let's give it a try. So I moved the functions, right? In theory, that should not break anything. In theory, except for the changes of the names. Right? Right? In theory, that should work. And immediately it breaks. Lovely. Variable non-object dot y. That's a person rename. Non-object dot y. Global script from line 1. Oh, I see. It's because this is set to X and Y right here. I will just set this to 0, I suppose. To start with. Okay. So let's see. I will pull. And that's a crash. Oh, because I never modified the poll. Okay. One. Right here. That pull target. Like that. So. That was vad jag sett before. Did I not name it that? Really? Oh, it's because it's not. Wait. It is the name correct right there, right? So I will have to use it on a different way. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to have to do it like this. With this object, run this function. Basically. There we go. Now it's working. Nice. Okay. Now, the trick is on the opposite way, right? Here we get the melee front like that. Okay, in theory, I just need to call the function set for self with the target right there. But I probably need to do the same thing I did before. So I will say undefined, and then I will say width is execute melee front like that and save it in target. And then we execute with that information. Right? Is the opposite to what I'm doing over there. All right, I forgot. Hold on. I need to change the size of the slime. So, objects, enemies, slime. I need to change your size. Let's put you at Colossal, so there cannot be any mistakes. Okay, yeah. And then wow. Hold on. Oh, wow. Is it because I don't have an animation? Wait. Fire error missing. Oh, right, I don't have the execution. Okay. Hold on. I get it. It's because I don't have these ones, right? Over here. Animation end. Right? This is the pull stuff. Right there. And then I need over here the loop on the step. I will put it here. Loop. And instead of target, I will call this self. Self. And over here, this also need to be self. 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 That's self. This is also needs to be self. Okay. Because I didn't have the states, it didn't work. So I go, wow. Yeah. I don't have the animation, but it's working. Yeah. Not really? Now I'm not able to pull myself. Oh, there we go. That worked. Okay, good night. Let's go, Ricardo. Good night, good night. Good night. Ah. Yeah. It's working now, which is quite nice. That means I can do something new now. Since now all the enemies have like weight and everything, right? That means I can do something funny where I can add weight to everything, and then it will be quite difficult to actually use the hook without like pulling something random. Right, because right here I have the targets that are enemy parent, collision line. Returns the first result found. Okay. Right now, this should be able to TP you through walls. Basically. Which is a bit of an issue. Let's see. Move and collide. Number. Actually, it wouldn't like pull you through walls, but it will allow you to like try to pull yourself through walls. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to think about it. I need to basically ignore wall collisions. So for that I need to include walls in the collisions here. And according to this receives an ID element also as a input. I suppose I can use this instead of like hard coding it. I could just put it there so it doesn't trigger, right? Bar underscore walls. So we can include the walls in the equation here. the drop per parent object underscore drop parent. That means now I should be able to pull objects into me, right? So for example, I could go, actually I killed this guy. Oh. I can like, oh! Well, everything broke. Ain't that lovely? Abort. Okay, let's see. Drop parents. I'm going to need to add a size variable here. It's going to be a list type, and we're going to use the size enum as a reference right here. The hell? Really? Wow, that's annoying. It won't let me like put it where I want it. Come on. Really? What the fuck? That's so annoying. Holy shit. Okay. So this is going to be size dot find. Let me copy this and I add a bunch of this real quick. So we have find. Give me notif tiny small medium large huge one colossal, and this is not needed. Let me see, find the menu definition, medium, large, huge, carbon solo. Okay. And I can set the size to very small. By default to all drops. Nice. So that should solve the issue with the drops, in theory. So if I kill this guy, come here. And I can now pull this. Crash. What? Unable to find distant objects. Object player create line size. Wait. What is the error you're complaining about? Unable to find objects. index blah blah blah. Okay, how about I make an exception? What was the exception called again? If I remember correctly, hold on. Well, I'm looking for variable. Variable instance, okay? Variable instance exists. Okay, like this. I can say, hey, if our target is not no one and the hit instance ID had as the variable size, then we give it a try. Only if we have the actual variable of size, we actually execute. If not, we ignore. So if I do this, yeah. Really? Is it really not detecting contact? Is that the... Really? Huh. I thought it was going to work perfectly. Oh wait, now that I think about it. I don't think the drops have an actual like pull and pull thingy, do they? Huh. Wait. Here we go for the drop parent again. And hit on step. I'm going to simply say switch. State. Though this thing has a state now that I think about it. Not here. Why did you divide itself? Waiting to player, system on this on pickup. Okay. Then how about I just say a state with the equal value to state dot idle. Right? State default. We go to state equals state dot idle. If we have not set it. Does this have like an actual animation? Hold on, I don't remember. They do have an animation. Okay. So we set the case state dot pull loop break, and I will say on full target loop. Right? Hmm. On animation end. We grab the same thing. And this is full target start. And full target end. And the same key on full target start on full target end. Okay. Why do I have this? Huh. I think I need to rewrite this code. I don't like it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Apparently this is just like setting the same idea as the sprite we already have, which is kind of weird to me, but okay. I can kill this and then just inherit event and just set that so I don't lose the functionality. And I have to do that for everyone for some reason. Actually, I can just copy this. What am I doing? I'm not using it for that. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So in theory that should make the boot functionality work now. Let's see, let's see. Oh. Oh. Really? Am I not hitting the... Hold on. Let me debug this, because that's weird. Well. So we'll put a debug thingy right here in the loop. Okay. It's not triggering at all. Interesting. Am I really not like hitting it? That's so weird. Hold on. So let's see, just so I can actually see what's happening. So I'm going to say draw line between 2 points, and I will have a point A dot x and y, and I will have point B dot x dot y, right? And I will create this over here just as the book. So we have point A is going to be equals to new vector 2, like that, and the same for point B, right? And here, where I am using the whip, I'm going to simply use these values right here, right? So it would be actually point A is going to be equal to new vector 2 with our x and y as the default, and then our point P is going to be equals new vector 2, and it will be this, right? And we will do the same for every variation. I will just copy this. Okay, that way I can see where I'm casting the whip, like that. Oh wow, why is that doing that? Oh. That actually hit the enemy right there, right? You can see I'm pretty much like landing right on the coin. Huh. Interesting. But it's not working. And why is point A being like stupid? Point A, X and Y, B, okay. Point A. I did set them to 0, 0, but I'm not getting over here. To X and Y. Point A. Oh, I see. Point B. That's the issue. Like that. Now I can see where I'm casting, like that. That's quite the range, I will say. Maybe I should make it a bit shorter. Oh wow, it's very like specific. Huh. You need to like actually hit the enemy very like squarely for it to work. Wait, no, some of them actually are hitting. It's just like not triggering the movement for some reason. Oh. Like right there, I'm hitting it quite like right. Also, maybe I should make the art for the whip because that message is being annoying. It's like blocking the debugging options. Like right there, I'm hitting it square on the money. And still not working. Oh. The money does have the parent, right? Yeah, it has the drop parent. Oh.
Fire is the midwife.
Hold on. How about if I check it on the player then? Right here. Let's just check in the case there is an actual hit. Ow. Hello. Popariam? This is their third dungeon. And I'm trying to make...
Where are you so far in development of this?
I'm trying to make a new item. Dungeon item. Let's see. That is actually a hit on money. The size is 2. My size is 3. So it should go in here. Okay, we are getting the melee front. We check the hit, we set the pull target. Right. And go in here. We set the pull vector. We set the state. Okay. We exit. Okay, so it did actually trigger this. Huh. Okay, so let's see. Instance also take money. Can I check that instance? This is the instance 103460. Let's see. And 3460. Okay. The state is set to 21, so it's not on the default. Pull vector is a construct, so it's being set. So this should actually trigger, but it doesn't. Huh. I hit right there again. So the issue is not on the trigger or the function. The issue is actually on the money. Huh. Is the state being like not set correctly? Let me check. Okay, hold on. What is the state? State 21. Okay. Oh, I see. I see my mistake. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do a one rundown to make sure everything is correct. Okay. So let's see. I hit this. And then I can trigger the... Oh, did that really miss? Come on. That should be hitting. Why is it not working now? The hell? Hold on. Why are you not working? I can remove that. You can go away. Go away. And let's see. That didn't trigger. Didn't trigger. Somehow that's not triggering us as I wish. Why is that not triggering? That should have triggered right there. Huh. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's see. So we have this. Value state 0. Okay. So let me undo that for a moment. Continue execution. You can go away. So this is not triggering the break. That means the state being set is not correct. Which means there is an error over here. We do have, hold on. We do have target start. Full target start, okay. We go into here. And this should be working correctly, right? Target start goes into loop. Actually, let me put the brakes here, just so I can know what's happening. Okay, so wow, even hitting the coin here is not triggering anything. The hell? Hold on. Come on. It's not triggering anything. That's so weird. That should be hitting right there. Oh, now it triggered. Full start. Okay. Let's see what's happening. We are here. We go into the target loop. Okay. Continue. We are here. We go into the break. We exit. Okay. We go into inherent event. Finish that processing keyboard. Start. Okay, we are here again. So we are into state, we're in state 22. I don't remember what the value is for that. So we are here. It should go in here because we just set the state, right? We did go in there, okay. And in here we do the selection of full vector, task allocation, 28, 44. Okay, so it is a big difference. Not in X, but there is a big difference, okay. We continue, calculus collisions, interactions. We shouldn't go in there, right? So we skip that. Oh wait, I think I know what happened. No, wait. It should still work. Now it works! The fuck? Why did it not work? Is it working only when it feels like it? The fuck? Go away. Oh, there we go. That triggers right there. It triggered the base. Interesting. right there. Okay, so we are at the pull start. I can skip that. Okay. So we are not at the actual pull. So that should like actually pull the coin to us. There is a good pull. So I need to like hit it right at the base or something. The hell? Or is it like it does it not have like a collision or something? Okay, let me do something. What if I remove this? Maybe that's the issue. I'm like doing something I shouldn't. Hold on. Okay. So there we go. Now it's working. It's just that it's delayed. Huh. Because the animation doesn't change when I pull the thing. Because the animation is quite long, actually. Huh. Okay. Hold on. That means I can hide what I was doing before. This one, I will mark this as the bug. And over here we can remove this, since we don't need that anymore, thankfully. Okay, so now I can actually pull the coin to me if you actually hit it correctly. Yeah, it's just like there is like a delay on the action. Probably there is like too many frames in the animation. Yeah. Okay, let me check the animation of the coin. Sprites. Drops. Coin. Oh yeah, that's a lot of animation. A lot of frames right there. A shit ton of animation there. That's what? 4 4, 8, 12, 16, almost 24, 25 frames. Oh, wow. So that's why that is so slow. I probably should like update this. Yeah. Okay. So what is the collision mass of this? It's a square, which is quite nice. Huh. Well, at least the drops are working now. Give me a moment, I need to let my cat out. I'll be right back. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. So now that we have that working, let me try something. What if I set the droppers to that also? So we have the dropper parents. That's a lot of stuff. Nice. Actually, is this child of entity parent? Nice. Oh wait, do I already have a size? Oh, it's because other things have a size. Ah, okay. Let me change this to a list. Okay. So I need the same list I have here. Not here. I can kill that. Let's close that. You have the size, the list. Let's actually kill that. Enemies also have like sizes, right? Yeah. Where is the other one? Enemies, enemy parent. I need to remove this one here. If I want to make it generic, I suppose I need to put it like here. There? Okay. Then I can set the size, and I need also the enum for the sizes. Sizes, enum. Okay. So it will be size dot fine. And then I add a bunch of them. Tiny. Small. Medium. Large. Huge. Can one. Colossal. And we kill the last one. Just making sure everything is written correctly. Okay. Now this, every enemy should have a size now. And that would be true also for the droppers, right? Yeah, they have a size also. Nice. That means now I should be able to do something like this. Place a bunch of this. Oh, it might actually affect the grass also. I didn't actually think about it. Okay, let's see. So I cannot do this. Ah. Right, maybe the barrels are actually using... Yeah, I didn't think about that. That pulled the grass. Maybe I should fix that. Hold on. Barrel. And all right, because we also don't have the states here. I just realized that. Oh. Well, I still need to fix this. So, gested prefix. What's up, cat? Hold on. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. So this is the initialization. Like I was saying, this is the initialization, blah, 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 of the thingy, right? So I can say if this returns error right here, that means something's wrong, right? So I'll say if underscore state is error, right? Then I will get the prefix for idle. So I just say state dot idle. Right, so fix that, and I will log the error right here. Then I will say, hey, this state doesn't exist. Actually, I can just say state prefix not set, right? It doesn't have to be specific with that. State prefix not set. Okay. That should fix some issues where I have not like set the prefixes, right? So if I do this, wow. Ah, did I miss it? Really? Yeah. I suppose it's because I don't have the function. Yeah, it's saying it right there. The prefix not set. Right, and if they don't have like a what to do in case they are pulled. Okay. Since we want to make it like clear what happens there, switch. And I will execute this state here. That would be now that I think about it, I could just make it like a function, right? Since I already have these functions here, I can make like what's that function? And say function handle all states. And just go switch state. Hold on. What was the thing I was using over here? Variable exists right there. Just to make sure we actually have a state variable, right? So we say variable exists if we have a state. If we have a state variable, if we don't have a state variable, we should return. No execution happens. If we do, case state dot, and actually let me just copy. We have it not here apparently. Full cell loop. Right, that's one. Full cell loop. And then step full, and then we can have a function that is for function handle animation and full states. And that needs to trigger these ones right here, right? That's for the player. Right, so I can remove these ones. And also remove this one here. And just go right here. Handle. Step. Didn't I name it step? Why is like not showing? Handle step all states. Yeah. Handle step all states. And then we have the handle animation ends. False. And can put it at the start. Right. And now you just need to grab the one for the enemies. And that could be here. Grab that. And that would be over here. Target. And over here we have this. And that would be for the animation ends. Like that. And then I can just put it right there, right? Like I can set handle animation end. And then we can have a handle state for the steps. Is that correct? Now I'm questioning myself. Handle animation end. Handle steps. So you don't actually need this here because you are already handling over there, right? And that should apply to everything. Now, watch this break the whole game. So now I can do, it didn't trigger. Interesting, it's not working. It changed the state, but it's not like. Holy. What about this? Also not working. Lovely! I broke everything. Yay! Handle state is ID state a variable exists. Name of the string, okay. Let me actually check this. Hold on. Not like that. Like this. Oh, that actually triggered. Okay. So that's working. Good to know. Okay. So let's see. If I do this. Oh, it's not actually entering the state. Interesting. The state is being set because I see the errors happening. Like right there, right? It was working before for the... State circle scope. Target low. Oh. Interesting. Even though it should be working, it's not. Huh. That's weird. Let me check what state is here. Okay, so we go... Oh, that's on idle. Okay. So he's going to skip over these two. That's for sure. Okay. Why is it defaulted into idle, actually? That's weird. Self-target in target loop. Go away. Oh, okay. That actually triggered. Let's see. So we have the pull start. So that is working. Okay. So we continue. That was from the hit. Right? So that should work just fine. That should skip over. Okay, that's the execution of that. And nothing happened then. Huh. Wait, is it because I'm overwriting something on the enemies? Hold on. I am. Actually. Interesting. Am I doing the same over on the droppers? I am also. Well, that explains a lot. What about the step? I'm not overwriting that. Okay. Interesting. So, if I do this, there we go. Now it works. It takes a bit, like a moment for it to actually trigger, but it's kind of working. Can I pull these things? I can actually. Nice. Huh. There are a couple that are not actually not reacting. But I can put these ones. Oh. You can actually do it. For some reason, the collider for the plant is a bit different. The barrel is not responding. That's working just fine. It's not working from above for some reason. It works for this one. So maybe it's the collision for the... Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Maybe it's that the line should be like very specific. Now it's not working from below. That's working. Maybe it's too close to the barrel, is that the issue? Oh, now the barrel works. The hell? Oh, now that's working. Maybe there is a weird like issue with the collisions of the objects. Yeah, but it is working. Huh. That's nice, I suppose. Now it's not working. That's so weird. Why are you not working? This is also not working anymore. Is it maybe a problem with the collision near the walls? Maybe. Huh. That works. That works. That's not working for some reason. Maybe they're colliding with each other? No, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, for some reason it's like not setting things correctly. Huh. That's not moving. Yeah, there is a weird like behavior with this. Sometimes you can pull it, sometimes you cannot, which is weird. I like how you can actually like go around objects with the thing also, kind of. Okay, it kinda works, it kinda doesn't. Yeah. But at least the mechanic is kinda working. Yes. What if I... Hold on. If I grab that rock dropper, this one, right? And I change the size to be like... Let's put it on a large. Right? That means I will pull myself to it, right? So, if I do this, yeah, while the others I pull to myself, this one in particular, I pull myself to. Oh, I grab the thing behind it. Now that we have that, I can do something very interesting, right? Because I can pull myself to the rock. That means I can do something very interesting. So, let's remove this. Bye-bye. Okay. So. Check this out. Ah, wait, that's the other dungeon. Hold on. Let me open the correct dungeon. Dungeons. So, imagine this. This, for example, right? Actually, let me just do this. What is it? Yeah, let's do this. So we're here, right? What happens if I place a rock right there? And another one over here. Now that I have those rocks there, I can do something very interesting, right? Because of this. If I go over here, I can use the whip. Ah! I forgot I need to set myself immune to the fall damage. Damn it. Also, that actually showed that this level is a bit fucked up. I need to fix this. Okay. So the check for the falling on the player. Let's see. Where is the player? Here. Check for holes. He's ignoring a state of dying. That's okay. So let's add here the full states. So I will add pull, set loop, and pull target loop. Right, and I will add the same exceptions to the water one. Okay. So now I can go over here, right? And I can do, yeah, pull myself to the other side, and then go, yeah. Ain't that lovely? That also means, I forgot about that. I shouldn't have pushed that into the abyss. Hold on. Right? If I casually try to pull myself here because it's too close to the edge, you actually fall. Huh?
It does not consume, but transforms.
Isn't that nice? Now you have a way to traverse the holes without using bombs. Isn't that lovely? Now that I think about it, I cannot pull this.
Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Yeah. You can use it to navigate the dungeon now. Ain't that lovely? Previously today, you can barely catch the stream. That's fine, don't worry about it. Yes, I feel like I need to do some cleaning of the code. I feel like it's necessary. But now that we have the thingy with the with the whip. Now I can do something interesting. For example, here I can do a what? Oh wait, can I not? Come on. Do I really not have the chest as a drop? Wait, as a dropper? I don't. Oh wow, I actually don't have the set as a dropper. Interesting. New dropper parent. We have a create. We have a step for log types. Okay. To avoid you pulling the chest around, I can set this to the biggest one. Right. And the gizmo, that's just a log that I don't need. Step, we do need the inherence. HP, I can put this to infinite. So you cannot destroy it? I can kill the debug variable, log type, drop, chest color. Huh. I have... It's kind of funny that the drop parent doesn't set a drop list. Huh. Interesting. Not that if I think about it, if I delete this, it's going to mess up all the chests in the game, huh? If I change this. I suppose I will leave it like as it is for now. But I kind of want to implement the proper drop. What to do? I don't need this. Oh, it's part of the other thing. Event inherit, which would be what exactly? Also an event inherit, which be just drops. This is tempting me to actually select like a list of drops. Hmm. Now that I think about it, I don't think it actually needs modifications, right? In theory. Because it's always going to be a self instead of a normal pool. So in theory, I can just use it as it is. So if I... And that's a crash. Lovely. Let me just set it like that. Ah. Yeah, you can put yourself to the chest. Nice. That means, ouch, that I can do this now. Go over here, put myself to the chest, grab that key. Up. Go down. This does make the dungeon way easier to navigate, not gonna lie. Right, we're here. And I can use the key to open this. Go through here. And I don't even need to do the puzzle. I can just use the whip right here. But I need to do the thingy. Okay. I need to apply that also. Right here I can just what and grab it. Press chest line 54. Distance clearly your drops drop. Hold on. Abort. Let's solve that issue. It's been like happening a lot. Okay. I need to change this. Object underscore error logger dot add log drop not set. This uses layer ID or string. Okay, so get layer alpha get ID drops. Layer drop layer is this, and this returns an ID. Let me check if what is when it doesn't return anything. Background layer, that's not what I want. Or -1, okay. So it gets returns a -1, okay. So get layer ID. And I can say over here. If, wait, can I create a layer? Hold on. Layer depth script begin and creates custom code. Layer shader get all. Get ID. Exist. Layer create. Depth. Okay, so layer creates is okay. So I will simply say drops. If drops layer is -1, I want you to layer creates at 201 202 negative. No. 198, comma, drops. If we don't have a layer, we create one. That way we don't bother making with assumptions, right?
Hello everyone, waving hand emoji, how's it going?
Hello. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Hello, mundo. Let's see. I want... Where is my thing? Here. Please. Right here. Just so I can like validate this. Bar underscore drops layer. Put that here. Put that there. If we don't have, we create it. Why are you complaining? Oh, because I'm inside a switch. Okay. Wait, twice? Function drops. Why is this function all like broken? Get drops layer, and I can change this here. That way we don't have issues with the drops anymore. Let's give it a try. So we go in here, we go over here, I can move up here, use my movement thingy, hear that, and that worked just perfectly. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's a weird spot to land on. I just need the animation and everything will be okay. That means now I can go over here. Can I not hit the... Oh, I can hit the chest. I'm trying to hit the E. I need to check why it's not like consistent in that aspect. Here I can go through here. Here, I suppose I have to go the other way. What? Ah, shit, I fell. Hmm. Ah, shit. Why do I always make the same mistake? Okay. And what? Okay, so from here, in theory, you can go down here, open the door, go through here. Go through there. Like that, we open this. I can go through here and wow, grab another one, right? And maybe I can have a rock there that you can just exit. There is no map below apparently. Okay, I think we're proceeding quite smoothly. Yeah. Which is quite nice. Now we have the functionality of the whip actually working, which I like. Oh. I feel like I need to do a run of everything so I can actually see what's wrong and fix it. Maybe I should do that because there is tons of missing sprites, right? Which is a bit of an issue. Huh. And it will actually help me make something interesting. And clear stuff. I also need to fix the save system, which is another can of worms I need to actually figure out. Have you ever had that feeling where you are I could do this so much better if I actually restarted from scratch? But I have progressed so much that I feel like starting from scratch could be an issue. Oh. Maybe I should like take a moment to go through all this kind of stuff and actually like check everything I can like move away, right? Like separate from the rest of the code of the game. Oh. I really want to like rewrite a lot of this stuff. Not gonna lie. Okay. I suppose we did some progress. Now the grappling hook of the game is technically functional. Yeah. Which is a good thing. In theory, right? Okay, let us stop here for today then. I was thinking on one case of the grappling hook we have not actually touched. You wanna know what that is? You see, I'm like checking for when we are bigger than our target. We are checking when we are smaller than our target. there is one case in between this that we have not contemplated. What happens when we are the same size? If when you are bigger, you pull it to you, and when you are smaller, you get pulled to it. What if I make the in between be you get pulled to each other? Huh? You don't get it? What do you mean you don't get it? What do you mean you don't get it? We have case 1, right? Where you have you and the enemy, right? If the enemy is smaller, you pull it to you. If you are here and the enemy and you are smaller, you get pulled to the enemy. When you and the enemy are the same weight or same size, instead of one of these two cases, you get pulled both to each other and meet at the middle. That means enemy tags? Yeah, when the enemy has the tag that is smaller than you, basically. You can use this mechanic to, for example, if these are like pathways. You could set it so in order to reach the middle point, you have to like put shot the enemy that is the same size as you on the other side. So you can meet in the middle, and that way you can reach this pathway in the center. Wouldn't that be interesting? It could be a nice mechanic, I think. Right? In theory. I can even make a puzzle where you start in a location, in a part of the screen. For example, you start right here, right? And you have like, I don't know, a ball of a rock, and you strike it to send it aboard of a chasm into a platform, right? And then you pull yourself to it, and you hit it again, and then you pull yourself again, and you have to navigate the platforms that way. Wouldn't that be interesting? Playing around with the with the mechanics. Good luck with that. What do you mean? Doesn't that mean the player can skip previous puzzles? Yeah, I don't mind it. In fact, you see, there is some puzzles like where is it? Oh, it's not here. Let's imagine we are here. Right here, right? If you know that down here off screen is supposed to be something like a rock right there, you could like from this screen, grab onto the rock off screen, put yourself to the other side, land next to the rock on the other screen, right? So if you are aware that there is something up here or over here, you can actually use the whip off screen. That's something I want to have to make possible. Yeah. So if you are aware of something that is off screen, you can actually use the whip that way. Yeah. Indeed. That's the idea. What do you think? Too overcomplicated? Fairly good? Sure? What if I make something like an item you can use to, for example, you choose a direction? Like if you are here and you choose to go up, it basically makes you like go on a straight line off the screen and keep going as many screens as it takes for you to hit something, and then you stop there, right? So I could make it a puzzle where you need to go from one side to the other of the dungeon without hitting anything, where you need to like basically go across the screen multiple times until you hit like the correct location. That would be another interesting thing. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure the collisions don't mess everything up. Yes, currently the collisions are behaving a bit weirdly, but I will look it up. What is happening? I need to check exactly what is like making it so it doesn't actually connect properly with things. Yeah. Anyways, let us stop here for today. Yeah.
Nope, I do it too. Can't you like just make a screen capture, Altoids denizen?
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let us stop here for today. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I will go have
Where
some
are
dinner
you
now.
so far in development of this? Hello everyone, how's it going?
Hello. Goodbye. Good night. Rest well. Good night, good night. We will continue this next Tuesday. Yeah. Indeed. Good night. Bye bye. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Rest well.
Element of surprise!
Wow. That was a weird cutaway. Wow. Hola, Spy. Hola, hola, bienvenido. Llegas en el último segundo. Good night. Bye bye. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Good night. Bye bye. Adiós. Bye. Bye bye. Hasta mañana. Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was straight into anime. But maybe next week we'll be done with it at last. I don't recollect you telling that story. Wattpad, I believe. The worst is when the author doesn't know how to narrate coherently. Can I have that inventory space in an MMOPLS? Lemao. Pancake storage. Charisma is a horrifying stat. In Sword Art Online Abridged they even adapted the charisma stat into the mind control plot in Season. The 30 charisma hat went from a funny joke in Season 1 to an artifact of horror. In Season 2, she has a forest in her chamber. Ego boost 100. You can't be loved by all, but you can be hated by all, and it's hilarious. It's easier to see the holes in other people's stories, because you're not biased towards it. I somewhat okay in spotting the flaws in your story, but they lean towards realism. Basil 3629 used metal pipe. Get over here. You either catch the fish or the fish catches you. Catches. I think so. Can you attack while using the pull? Sweet. Kinda feels like the claw line in Silk Song, but instead the enemy is the one being pulled. All that you are, and all that you run from, has walked this path before. Hook. Propel? Home in? Homing? Pulled/pulling. Makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, I can't think of anything better. Okay, I don't want to fall asleep mid-game tomorrow, so I suppose I should be going to sleep now. Good night, fellas. Good night, Ricardo. Fire is the midwife. Where are you so far in development of this? Hello. DZVW used lobotomy. F. It does not consume, but transforms. Pretty busy today, can barely catch your stream. Hello everyone, waving hand emoji, how's it going? Hello. All the time. What? I don't get it. That means enemy tags? Yep. Basically Sekiro. Good luck with that. Doesn't that mean the player can skip previous puzzles? Sure. Gonna have to make sure the collisions don't mess everything up. Okay, good night everyone. Spy.rabbit used surprise alert. See ya, waving hand emoji. _.xd, Ola. K undercon la transparencia xd. Sagechak. RC soy. Hasta mañana d. By EE. DDDDD.